Okay, let's see. Hope this works. Let me know, guys, if it's not working. Testing, testing, testing. I'm sorry I haven't had to mess with this camera in a while, so I had it set to my headphones. So please understand, just getting it reset up here. Let me know if I don't come through it good, and I will fix it right away. I'm just trying to figure out which mic it is. Good now, good now, good deal. Thank you so much, Kyle. It's funny because I had it set to my headset over here that I use for gaming, PC gaming. So that's why I was like, "What? Why isn't it working?" I don't know the mic's working, and it was just set to pick up the microphone on my wireless headset. So that's what it was. So what's going on, guys? As you guys know, what I was about to say was I'm watching my son tonight, obviously, as I always do. I just got home from work, and I didn't get to do anything over the weekend. It was my brother-in-law's wedding at the Grand Floridian, so I wasn't able to actually do any hangouts with you guys. I've been trying to bust out some videos, just letting you guys know. I got what is it, Turtle Wax unboxing. You guys got to see that today. I did the actual testing for the wireless wash today. I have a video for Limitless Car Care's tire shine. I have a video done for I did Turtle Wax's wireless wash and wax today. Very good product. My Prelude was filthy. So you're going to see a lot of stuff coming up here, guys, and I really hope you enjoy it, because a lot of stuff's going on. Yeah, you got to see my son right now. He's just being a bum right now. He just likes to lay down in that room, so we just throw the blankets down. I don't know why he crashes out in there, so it works out really good. I hope you liked a little bit of a different setup. You are upstairs here in my house. I normally don't show you the inside of the house. This is just I guess you call it a gaming room, computer room. The big TV's there, all the video game systems, and, of course, my gaming computer's here. So letting you guys know. But that's why I didn't get any videos out for you or any hangout for you. But like I said, there's going to be a 6-way wireless wash video that will be out on Saturday. Look out for it. It uses, I'm not lying, 6 different wireless washes for a side-by-side comparison. It is Turtle Wax's new one, Grill's Garage, Meguiar's, Masterson's, Limitless Car Care, and Adams polishes. They're all wireless wash. I tested on the hood of the Prelude, old school style with the blue stripes. You guys are really going to like it. I really think it'll do good video over time. A lot of people have been asking me about it, so there you go. And so it's good to see you guys. There's so many of you guys here on Monday night and getting to try out a little bit of a different thing. So now you understand why it's a lot harder to get videos, a million videos out, because I have to watch him all day long, and that's why. And the thing is, he can see himself. Like the big screen here, he can actually see himself. So he loves it. He's all over the place right now. So how is it going? I noticed it's funny anytime I get a video where I'm doing like an unboxing or something, you get so much hate. It's so funny. I think it's just because people are jealous or whatever because they didn't get this stuff. Remember, guys, I don't ask for these products from Turtle Wax or any of these other companies. They contact me privately through Messenger or Instagram and say, hey, can we send you some stuff? So it's funny when I upload a regular video, I'll do really good and only have a couple handful of dislikes. But as soon as you upload an unboxing, it's suddenly boom, 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 boom. And you're like, God, go figure, just because you didn't get something free. I don't beg for anything. They just send me stuff. I have a brand new company. Hold on, I'll look it up right now on my phone. I think it's called Wicked Car Care, if anybody's heard of them. They just contacted me last week, and they want to send me more stuff. Let me see if I can find it. It's called Wicked Auto Care. I don't know. I've never heard of them, and they're brand new. Sorry about my son. He's going to be going absolutely nuts today. Jet Seal's kind of still on there, by the way, Aaron, just because it's been the GTR's in the garages, all day long, so I don't really have anything. So that's why. Yeah, my kid is a trip, man. He'll be 2 next month, so he'll be, what is it, March 20th. So I have I think we're gonna do Chuck E. Cheese party again in Jacksonville, Florida, and stuff like that. Yeah, he's wired. I mean, dude, he doesn't sleep at all. So he sleeps during the morning, which lets me able to get stuff done. Doing good, Josh. I see all you guys coming in here. It's funny because the actual screen is really, really small for the actual writing on the side. So please bear with me. I'm trying to get used to the different setup. Normally, I just live stream on my phone here, and maybe the quality isn't as good. So we'll see. We're Masters 2018 products. That I don't know. You gotta calm down, buddy. He likes to yell and stuff. Now he sees it. I don't know. Every time that these companies get me something, they send them to me right away. Like I got another packet in from Limitless Car Care with their wireless wash and his detail spray. That just came in the mail, so that's why I included it in the 6-way wax wireless wash competition. So that should be really, I'm telling you guys are really going to like this video, and I think it should be a blast because, like I said, I have all 6 of these wireless washes side by side and go from there. So this is what he wants me to do. He gets his spinners, right? And he wants me to actually spin them. So that's what he's trying to do right now. And then he thinks it's so funny. So he's laughing right now about it. So, but you should really like that. Like I said, I got a lot of good comments so far on the new Turtle Wax products for 2018. And so I did test out the waterless wash and wax today on my Prelude. It was absolutely filthy. If you guys were on my Instagram, you guys got to actually see me test it live. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, or if you have Instagram and you haven't, follow me on it, because sometimes I'll just pull out the camera after I've already made the video and actually show you actually a test live right there before it actually comes out on YouTube. So that way you guys can get a little bit of a sneak peek. And I even include some stuff on my Facebook as well. So we'll see what's going on. Lunar year, yeah. Wow, yeah. Walmart has the Armor All. Yeah, I heard somebody said they were going to get rid of those. I don't know. Merry Christmas. What? No, it's definitely not Christmas. Dude, it's hot here in Florida. Let me tell you, the last couple of days has been like 85, 86 degrees. It is very hot today. I was like, no way, I'm not doing the waterless wash and wax out in the sun. So I pulled it in the garage and just was like, I'm going to do it in there, even though it says it's made for outside as well. It's just too hot. Yeah. Let's see. What's up, buddy? What's up? I see Carlos. Dude, I see tons of you guys in here. Like I said, this is a whole different setup for you guys. My son's going to be here all night long with me, so please bear with me. I'll be in and out or whatever. I don't know how long we'll do a live stream, maybe like an hour. So I just kind of wanted to make up for last weekend. I wasn't able to get anything done. Literally, it was straight family stuff with having to have the wedding over there, the Grand Floridian. So that's why I wasn't here at all. And I think, yeah, last night we were at Universal Studios. So the good things about having season passes absolutely everywhere. 8-18, yeah, dude. No, it's hot, dude. It is so hot, man. I can see my arms and my face is starting to get color again because it's starting to get so hot here. I mean, when I was doing the stuff today, the videos today, I was just like, oh my God, it is burning up out here. So I just was like, screw it. I'm just going to introduce the video out in the sun, show you how dirty it was, and then go back from there. And that's just generally what I did, is I pulled it in the garage and did it because it's just so hot. Oh no, no rain here. Blue skies last couple days. Absolutely blue skies. You have an iPhone 8. Yeah, my wife has an iPhone 8 Plus as well. Yeah, my son just keeps giving me all these little toys, so bear with me. Cover that thing up. So let's see. I've got what, 4 videos ready for you guys. I think Wednesday is going to be the Limitless Car Care Grip Shine or whatever he calls it. It's an okay product. Not as much shine as I would like, but it's been rained on and stuff, and it's still there on my wife's van, so you'll see that. So I was very impressed with that. It didn't just wash off in the rain or anything. Saturday is going to be a 6-way waterless wash for you guys. Next Wednesday is going to be the Turtle Wax waterless wash. And I guess next Saturday, I'm going to go ahead and use the new Turtle Wax car soap, and we're going to go ahead and put that on the GTR. So I'm trying to get videos out. I'm hoping like this not to get hammered by YouTube. YouTube, you know, sometimes flags my videos and demonetizes them, so I got to sit there. So what I try and do now is I upload them, I edit them, upload them, and just kind of let them sit there for 2 or 3 days and see. Because what sometimes will happen is it'll be totally clear, and then 3 days later, boom, suddenly it gets flagged, and now it's been demonetized. So I have to remove the video and take it down, and I have to ask for a manual review in order to get it monetized again. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but that's what I try and do now. So I'm trying to get really far ahead now, and actually my stuff. Great, now my son's going to get really loud here. Nathan. My son is a wild. See, he has his little Halloween pumpkin thing. Well, he puts stuff in it all the time, and he like just drags it around. So now you're gonna hear that all night long. Let me see. No. He put the spinner in the bucket, so that's what it is. Yeah, it is hot here too, man. It's real hot. You should try the Mother Synthetic Wax. Really like it. I think I already have, Dalton. I'm pretty sure I already have. I know I have it. That's for sure. Would I trade my GTR? No, I wouldn't, honestly. That was one of those cars that for probably the last like 7 or 8 years, I've always wanted one. I remember I was in Atlanta when they first got their shipment. I just happened to be going by one of the Atlanta dealerships, one of the many Atlanta dealerships, and we drove by. I'm like, let's see if they have a GTR in yet. And they did. That morning, they had 2 GTRs. I have pictures of it, and I put it up in my video of getting a GTR. And we just happened to be there in 2009 when they actually were. It was late 2008. It was right around there. My wife was doing her med school clinicals in Atlanta. And we just happened to see him, and I was like, one day I will get that car. And of course, I eventually did. How many years later? So I don't really have any dream cars other than that. I mean, I would like a certain other cars, but it's not something that I would bend over backwards, busting my tail to have. That was the GTR. That's the dream, and I've accomplished that dream now. So now it's on to something else or whatever in my life, that kind of thing. Let's see. Hey, how long time do you see? Yeah, for sure, Matthew. For sure. I haven't seen you in a while or comment that much. This camera is just a Logitech camera right now. It's like, I think it's 720p is all it is. Nothing really high end. I haven't used this kind of camera in a while, so bear with me. It's got to be better though than the live stream camera. Sometimes the live stream just doesn't give you decent quality. The problem is I'm locked in upstairs. I can't go downstairs and pull out products one at a time and kind of share with you guys some of this stuff. So I do apologize about that. But again, I'm basically in full dad mode right now, and I'm trying to do my best to juggle both at the same time. Should I use the air compressor to clean the pads when doing the paint correction? It'll work, but honestly, one of those little I don't want to be. I want to be real with you. Like, you can actually like use like a toothbrush. I'm going to tell you the truth. There's a little brush that you can buy from any of the detailing places. I have one of them. It's like only a couple dollars. And you can use that to get all the old stuff off, and that's really honestly all you need. And I got another thing. I just soapy water, some hot soapy water will get a lot of that stuff off. They say, oh, well, it won't last as long. Well, who cares? They're not like they're expensive. And if you're not doing this as a professional, having to use a million of them a week, then who cares? I mean, most of my pads usually last about a year before I buy another. I buy 3 or 4 pads at a time every time. So they're going to last me a year or more before I have to go buy new ones. So that's the way I see it. I was meaning to ask you, how was the mini bike meet in the Grom? Oh, it was really good, Matthew. I'm actually just edited and uploaded it last night, but it won't be live till tomorrow on my other channel. I have 2 YouTube channels for you guys. Actually, I take that back. I have 3 YouTube channels you guys don't know about. One is just for like my cruise stuff. I put cruise stuff on it, and the sad thing is that's going to be taken demonetized. YouTube did a whole thing where if you didn't have 1,000 subscribers, they're cutting it out right now. It's just Niche 79. Just look up Niche 79. That's another YouTube channel I have. It was just the cruise stuff is on there, but that's like everything real. And then my motorcycle channel is Niche Riding, so it's like NICHE riding, like riding a motorcycle. And that's where the Grom stuff and all the motorcycle stuff stays. I keep that totally separate than my car channel here. And but yeah, it was really good. There was almost 50 Groms that showed up yesterday. So we started out here in Kissimmee to US 192 all the way to Melbourne, Florida. Then we ran down the river roads that run by the Millionaire Homes and the little windy roads on the water. It was really pretty. And then we ended up in Cocoa Beach by the cruise ships, and then we came back. So it was a really good time. I'd never seen that many Groms in one place. So it was really, really fun. Everybody's popping wheelies and going down the road. Good time. I checked it last week, Aaron. No, it was just a bunch of spam mail from previous people who use that address. Do you hope your son? Honestly, Carlos, I will not push him to do anything. One thing my parents try to do is they try to push me to do things that I was never interested in. And because of that, I kind of was always mad about things like, your parents kind of push you to do things and you might be like, I don't want to do it. So you're always aggravated by it and stuff. Well, that's what they did to me. They pushed me to do things sometimes I didn't want to do. And I always was pissed off about it. So I'll never do it to him. If he doesn't want to do, he's got a microfiber towel now. Great. So he's ready to go clean. So if he doesn't want to do it, then that's fine, but if he's interested in it, that's cool. Like, he loves the motorcycles. He loves the cars. So we'll see. Like, he'll be 2, and next month he'll be 2. But so right around 3 or 4, if he wants, we're going to get him a little 50cc mini bike, and then we can take him out in the dirt riding trails with. So we'll see. Joshua, not too much, buddy. Honestly, just got home late from work and back to babysitting mode again, like I always am. I had the big TV on with Nick Jr. on for him up there, and he just gonna go goof off tonight, and that's all I'm doing. Dashboard cleaning with a nice fresh scent that you can recommend. There's a lot of good dashboard cleaning stuff. Now, the Turtle Wax's new line has some stuff that has a nice fresh scent to it. I think it's called Max Out or something. It was in today's video. And I actually tested it out a little bit, and I was like, ooh, there's decent smell to it. And so I was really impressed by that, but I don't have a video done for it yet. So we'll see. But there's a lot of good dash cleaning stuff out there that will do you good. Just make sure you have something with like UV protection, so that way, especially here in the South, you don't get the dashboard that cracks or anything over time, I meant when using it, like going from each panel. It was the old compound you're going to. No, Dalton. I've never done that, Dalton, and I have no issues. You saw when last year when I bought the GTR last January, I went through, I think it was like 2 or 3 pads. So I have multiple pads. So what I do is when it starts getting bogged up, I just toss to the side and pull out another one. And honestly, I had no problem. And I ended up cleaning them all the same day when I was done. I leave them like sitting there where the dishes are drying. And that's just generally how I actually clean my pads, and just let them sit there. And then I put them back in a giant Ziploc bag, and then that's how they keep fresh. And I don't have a problem with them. And all the swirls were out of the GTR. As a matter of fact, my next big thing I need a whole day to do is I'm going to wash the GTR, clay bar it again, and then use the Chemical Guys VSS to get the light swirls out that have accumulated over the year, and just kind of get it back to perfection again, and then lay some nice wax on it. I've thought about using ceramic detailing on it, but we'll see what happens, because I've got so many waxes that I've got just kind of stacked up, and I'd kind of rather just go ahead and get waxes on it versus other stuff. He's a trip, I'm telling you. I love being a dad. He sometimes makes you go, oh, you know, because you're irritated or whatever. But he actually is a lot of fun. He sees, like I said, he sees you guys, and he sees you guys writing, and he sees the big screen. So he's always saying, he will be 2 next month. Oh, Joshua, he'll be 2. He's not really talking yet. He says a few words, but that's all about he does. So here, you want the spinner? You want the spinner? There you go. Also, just watch your unboxing. I'm surprised there wasn't any new tire shine thrown in there. Do you have any new stuff for this year? Not that I know of, Matthew. They sent me absolutely everything. The funny thing is, like, Jim actually contacts me, and many of these companies contact me via email and stuff once I get on that level with them, and then they just contact me on the regular and check in on me. They're like, you need anything or whatever? I have thought about asking him for some 2018 products to send some extra ones down and doing a giveaway, let's say in March, because let's say they're green. So kind of, you know how the March stuff. So that way I can send some out for you guys on like a giveaway. And so we'll see. And if you have noticed on my giveaway videos, guys, I don't put that it's a giveaway in the title. I want only my subscribers to get it. I don't like these just like people that only, there's actually people that really search for giveaway videos, and then that's all they are. They just want your free stuff. So I don't put in the titles of their giveaway. So if you don't watch every single video, sometimes that's what I do. I do giveaways. So just keep an eye out for that. So we'll see. I'll ask Jim if he can send me some extra 2018 products down, and then I'll do a giveaway maybe in March, because, you know, they're green, and, you know, March with Lucky Irish stuff is green. So rewatch your old video about the sound system and the Blue Prelude. Yeah, it still works good, Carlos. I don't have any problem with it. Obviously, the outside of the car has some problems, and the transmission has some problems now, big time. Down here, it's hard to find people to work. I don't know what it is. I've lived in every corner of Florida, and ever since I moved to Kissimmee, people here are very, very lazy. They don't want to work. You can't get service anything on your house. You can't get service on your cars. They tell you they're going to show up, and they never show up, and you call them 3 times, and they don't answer the phone, and you're just like, oh my God. So it's when you find somebody that really is good, you keep them and hold on to them. Well, I had somebody say, oh, yeah, we'll do your transmission swap. And because I contacted somebody else and wrote them and everything, sent them pictures of all the transmission I had. I said, I want it done. I have cash money. Let's get it done. I'll contact you. Left me hanging, never contacted me. And I'm just like, and then I wrote him again. I'm like, hey, are we on? Do you still want to do it? You know, I've got money. Does your shop want to do it? And then they never contact you back. And that's what I've ran into. So I ran into another dead end with that problem. And it really irritates you. I've never ran into this any other corner of Florida. These people here are so transient. They don't want to work. They move down here from up north, or they come from the islands, and they work for a couple weeks, and then they just, oh, I don't like this job, and then they leave. I see it all the time at my job. The people here are a different level. When I lived in North Florida, the people really wanted to have a job at my company, and they busted their tail. But here, it's just like they come and go. What are you up to, Iron? We're doing a fun little hangout here, having fun, and inside the house, you're hanging out with me. What's up, man? New scenery this time. For sure, Christopher. This is my upstairs gaming room, if you want to call it that. I've got, of course, there's 2 bedrooms up here and 2 bathrooms. So it's like a Jack and Jill bathroom, whatever they call it. And then you have like this, the big 60-inch TVs there, the gaming systems and all that stuff. So, and you're on my PC, but of course I have to watch this one right here. So that's why we're inside the house right now. And I really, really wanted to make up to you guys because of this last weekend. I wasn't able to get any live streams done because family here. No, I would not put your pads in the dryer, Dalton. As soon as you're done washing with hot water, soap, or whatever, just set them in like your drying area and just let them air dry out. Once they're air dried, put them in a Ziploc bag, close them up so nothing can get into them, and just put them back on the shelf until you need them again. That's all I ever do, and they last me many, many uses. Ever plan on moving? We'd looked at moving. I'll tell you that, Carlos. We looked at getting out of Kissimmee. We looked in an area of Orlando called Windermere. Windermere is, let's just say, is a really rich section of town, like very rich section of town. Windermere is where like Shaq lived, Bubba Watson lives, Tiger Woods lived, all that stuff. I'm like, it's the very elite area of Orlando. And we have a pretty decent sized house, as you guys can see. So we looked at a home that was relatively the same size. It was like 50 or 60 square foot more than this house. And they wanted, it was on bank repo or something you want to call it, or I don't know what they want to call it. It was like a short sale. They wanted $680,000 for it. In a year or two ago, it was selling for over $1 million. And they said it's on short sale right now and it's not going to last. So we looked at it. It was very classy. I mean, very nice. Getting in the neighborhood was like ridiculous. It was Fort Knox. I mean, security was absolutely everywhere. They have security at the gates. You can't get in unless your name is on the list. It's just nuts. But my wife was like, I'm not spending that kind of money for a house that's the same square footage as ours for half the price. So we're just going to have to stay here for a while, she said. So that's the game plan right now anyways. But she's on some days it takes her over an hour to get home because traffic is getting so bad now trying to get from Orlando to Kissimmee, which is only like 15 miles, but it's taking an hour and a half to get home some days. And it's really starting to get on her nerves. She's like, I'm ready to move. And I'm like, no, you wanted to stay here. So that's just kind of what's going on. Will wash and wax car soap fade plastic trim? No, not at all, man. Not at all. Speaking of washing microfiber towels, are you happy with the Masterson? Yes, I am, Matthew. Yes, I am. I use it every single time I wash my microfiber towels. It works out really good. And it has just a very light smell to it, but they're very, very fluffy. I noticed that there's a bit of a difference when I do them, and very happy with the results. So like I said, I went through 3 microfiber towels today when I was actually using the new Turtle Wax waterless wash. So I have a little bit of a stack of dirty microfiber towels now I got to clean because I've got maybe like 15 or 20 now in a pile that I have to clean. So I'll be probably using it later on this week to go ahead and clean up my microfiber towels again. What did I eat for dinner? Nothing, actually. I just got home from work. Of course, I'm watching my son, and I'm like, you know what? I really want to make it up to you guys, so I figured I'd go ahead and get on with you guys and hang out and do a little bit of a live hangout and maybe eat a little bit later. I've given him snacks. He likes fruits and stuff like that, so that's what he's had tonight. But my wife's already going to bed, so that's just the way it works because I'm kind of a night owl the way my schedule is. So now we'll sleep in late tomorrow, and then I'll get up again. Maybe I'll get another video recorded for you guys tomorrow, and then it'll be out to next week. Like I said, try and get ahead now so I don't leave you guys hanging anymore. Yes, you're going to really like the wireless wash. I was really, really impressed with the wireless wash. I'm telling you, if you guys were in the live stream on my Instagram thing, live stream today, you would have really got to see it. I mean, it was the pollen is really coming out big time now here in Florida. Like the leaves on the oak trees are all coming out, and their pollen's really starting to build up. So overnight, you know, the dew collects on the cars, and you had little spots of it was just dirty, filthy over the last couple of weeks. And you guys got to actually see on Instagram where I recorded it at the same time. We do a section and literally gets to a 50-50 from what was filthy to absolutely spotless clean. And it gives a nice little bit of thin wax because it's a wireless wash and wax. So it was like a spray wax, and it's really actually decent. I was pretty surprised. It might not be quite as slick as some of the other products I tried, but for our first try attempt, it was actually very good. I'm very highly impressed. Where's the White Prelude? Oh my God, talk about problems with that car. It's still in the shop. Here's what happened. Long story short, I used to take my cars to a place that's downtown Kissimmee. Again, we're getting to the point now where we're dealing with Kissimmee employees and if they want to work or not. I used them many times for my cars repairs, and he did a fine job. Well, he basically got overwhelmed at his job, and he decided to let the place go. And he kept saying he's going to fix my car. So he had it for 2 months, and then finally he just called. I called him and I said, look, I need my car. You've had it for 2 months. I need my car fixed. And I said, so I'm going to come get it. And he said, that's fine. I'll do it. So another guy came and took over his building, and I talked to him, and he's like, look, I just opened up a shop. I had 2 shops in North New York. Typical New Yorkers moving down here. It's some islander from New York. And he said, I'll fix your car for you. So they got the keys to the new owner of the shop, and I haven't talked to him in 2 weeks, and the car's still there. So I haven't had the car in my driveway for 2.5 weeks. It's an electrical problem, and that's why it's a pain in the butt. There's something wrong with the electrical problem, so I don't know what to do with it, and it's just sitting there. I'm at the point almost of just saying, you know what? I don't miss it anymore. It's been gone for 2.5 months. The driveway's a little bit more clean, so I'm thinking about just selling it and letting it go once it gets fixed. The thing is, I just put $1,000 into a brand new AC last year, so I don't know. But that's why I haven't had the white car in forever, and I'm like, at this point, who really gives a crap anymore? I'm over it now. because I'm so sick of Kissimmee people. They just don't want to work. Like if you find somebody good in Kissimmee, you keep them no matter what. You keep them. And you know, and because nobody wants to work. I'm screen repair. Like I have a giant pool here. We've gone through 4 screen repairmen. The guy that repaired it last year or the year before came out last year after the hurricane, and he said he wouldn't get up there and repair it. The exact same ones that were there last time. He wouldn't repair them. What? You want some of this? So that's what I'm saying. It's like people here don't want to work, and I'm just like, oh, so 2.5 months I haven't had the white car. I'm just at the point now where I just might let it go and just be like, you know, whatever. It's getting late. Going to bed. Later on, Aaron. Dude, I'm a night out too. I used to work the midnight shift where I was out late at night. So I've kind of gotten used to being late at night. I don't like getting up in the morning. Even when I was in college, I took any class that was after. From noon on, I would take the classes at college. I would, unless there was no other class that I need in the afternoon, that's the only time I would take a morning class. Otherwise, it was always noon or later is when I actually took my college classes. That was me. I didn't do it. That soap you got from when you washed Big Bertha, unreal, those smaller companies. I'm telling you, Matthew, if you guys, seriously, you guys got to try some of these. Wax God's car soap is stellar. The Limitless Car Care is stellar. I mean, it's so slick in my hands. Do I expect Turtle Wax to be that slick? No, because it's a big bottle. But I'm telling you, geez Louise, it was just like, I picked up the bottle to like put it in the video, and my hands just slipped out. I was like, oh my God, I didn't expect it, and it just slid right out. Excellent, excellent. As a matter of fact, Chris from Limitless Car Care wrote me the next day, and he told me he had 3 orders just from my video that they said they watched my videos on YouTube and they ordered it right away. I was absolutely shocked. Wife just wrote, she told me she's off to bed, so I better write her back real quick. Hold on. This is adult things, you know what I mean? All right, sorry about that. Having to take care of some stuff like that. And so, yeah, Chris contacted me and said, thank you very much. He's like, I've already got 3 orders from that. So I was like, I'm telling you, I try and do, of course, all the main stuff over the counter. That's why as soon as I hit the counter, I'm putting them out right away for you guys for the new year. And I've noticed the subscriber base has really expanded big time again once that happens. But as a meanwhile, you get a lot of these smaller, tiny companies that really want to get their name out there. And they're like, hey, would you try our stuff? And I'm like, sure, because I don't mind giving somebody a shot. You know, they could be a much better company than most of these other companies, like let's say Chemical Guys or one of these other ones. So I don't mind giving them a shot. And sure enough, he's very good. So is Wax Gods. I mean, they're both top tier companies. And I say, give them a shot. I mean, they're both up here. So far, I'm just like, wow, good stuff. What's up, Logan? I can see you up in here. Consider a mechanic outside town. I don't know, buddy. I mean, the thing is, I got to get the car there, and you know, it's just my old like just get around car, and I don't know, man. I'm at that point where I just don't even care anymore. I'm just like, you know, that's why I'm just like, should I just fix it and let it go, or just let it go? So I'm hoping this guy can fix it. That would be cool. But you know, it's just one hoop after another dealing with people here. I can't stand Kissimmee anymore. I'm so over it. The traffic's terrible. Nobody knows how to drive. You can't get service. You can go into restaurants and I'm like this, you know what I mean? Like when we were in Melbourne yesterday, I was just like, it's so pretty out here. We went down, you know, the road that is right on the intercoastal by the house and stuff. I think it's, and then we cut over to the Banana River Road. And it's just such a pretty road. Nice little twisties with all those groms. It was a lot of fun, man. Is Wax Gods 1 ounce per gallon? Yes, it is. And yes, you use a little bit more, but oh my God, it's so slick. It's ridiculous. What else? Do you know if Wax Gods wheel cleaner is good for chrome wheels? It says it's meant for all wheels, so it should be, but I would definitely check on it first. And he's really good about answering any questions. Feel free to, you know, contact him if you have any questions. Have you tried Eagle One tire gel? I think I have. Check back in some of my older videos. Before they were bought out by the Energizer battery company, they were really cool with me, and they always used to send me all kinds of stuff whenever I asked. But once they were bought out by Energizer Eagle, the Energizer battery company, I lost all communications. As a matter of fact, the guy I dealt with was actually let go. Nathan, calm down, buddy. Calm down. And he was actually let go because I kind of looked him up on Facebook, and he was let go. What are you doing now? Try using McGuire's Professional. I haven't tried it yet, Dalton. I haven't tried it. When are you going to try it? I don't know, Wilmer. I have honestly, I'm trying to get out right now. The big thing is now to get out all the over-the-counter products. That's the biggest thing. The over-the-counter products bring in the new subscribers and bring in the views. Your chemical guys, Adams, all that, the smaller companies, online companies, they don't bring in the views. As a matter, I'll give you an example. I uploaded the turtle wax unboxing today, and it already has 1,000 views on it. Where let's say I'll upload a chemical guys video, it'll take a week or so to get 1,000 views or more. Be real. People want to see the average everyday products. They don't care about the small company products. It's the truth. Most people aren't going to order offline. I'd say a good 50 or 60% aren't going to order offline, and that's just the way it goes. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. My son just fell over. Watch yourself. Here you go. It's okay. The things you got to deal with. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Dad problems. Would you ever move to California? Not on your life. No way. Way too liberal for me. Way too hippie for me. Everything is way overpriced there. No way. I would never move out there. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're all right. You're all right. No. Now he's going to start getting really mad. See what I got to deal with, guys? This is why it's so hard. Nathan, stop. This is the problem, guys. Nathan. Great. I don't know, guys. I might have to cut it off. When he starts going to these moods, I can't get much done. I literally can't do much. Guys, give me a few minutes. I gotta go take him downstairs for a few minutes. I gotta think. He fell over and now he wants to scream. So I'm sorry. Yeah, he just fell over here on the carpet and he just wants to scream right now. Give me a few minutes, guys. I'm so sorry about this. All right, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Nathan, it's okay. It's okay. You gotta calm down. You gotta calm down. All right, sorry about that, you guys. I don't know if it's going to work out good. I really don't, because he's just... I don't know about this, guys. Sorry about that, Dalton. I don't mean for it to happen. It's just... You guys got to understand this is what I deal with. And this is why videos have really been sometimes that are really slow, because all I do is watch him. If he blows up, I don't have time to get anything. You're watching him. He's pulling me around. You can hear him. He's coming back upstairs now. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I wish I could, if there was a way to pause it, but I can't do anything. It's just, I don't know. And I don't know how to calm him down. Like, he wanted to go like in the other room and somewhere. So we'll see. So you get the big bottle for $7. West Coast customers on this clearance. Honestly, Dalton, I have way too many waxes to test out right now. There's no reason to test out a product that's already on clearance. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, guys, I think this is going to be about it for the night. I think this is about it. He won't calm down at all. And he won't calm down. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'll try and calm him down for you guys, but if he keeps blowing up on me, then I'm going to go ahead and have to call it for the night. I do apologize about that. Normally, he'll calm down after a minute or two. If something happens, he falls or something, and it just doesn't seem like he's going to calm down tonight. I don't know what to do with him. But I'll try and put him to bed or something, but this is pretty bad. Yeah, this is what happens. Like, a lot of times I have to take breaks. Like, because I have to try and fit in videos in between watching him and not watching him. Is my family around, or like my wife around, so I can watch him? And then she says, or she'll say, I can't deal with him. I can't deal with him. You got to take him. You got to take him off my hands. And then the whole weekend I'm stuck with him. And I'm like, I just watched him all week. I'm like, let me get some stuff down. It's just the way it goes, guys. And I do apologize about that. It's just, it really is hard sometimes. But yeah, there's no reason for me to try anything that's going on clearance, Dalton. There really isn't, just because of the fact that nobody's going to be able to buy it. And if they're going on, well, here's what Walmart does. If they don't sell a lot of a product, then they'll go ahead and let it go. And that's just generally what happens. We'll see if he calms down. If he calms down, we'll be okay. I think he's probably getting tired. That's probably the thing. And I hope if he's getting tired, then I'll take him to bed and put him to bed. But he's in a bad mood right now. It's okay. It's okay. Look. What do you want? What do you want? This? No. What do you want? This? This? No. What do you want? See, he can only say like 1 or 2 words, so that's what's going on. I don't know what he wants. He just keeps crying and crying and crying, and I don't know what he wants today. This? What do you want? Oh, you want that? That? Crazy. We'll see. But yeah, there's really no reason for me to test out things that, let's say, aren't going to be on the shelves anymore. So that's why. And I did test out all the other stuff. But what Walmart does is if things don't sell a lot, then they go ahead and get rid of it. So right now, like last night, we were at Walmart. They were starting to redo all the car wash section. I would walk in there every time I go to Walmart, check through there, and they were all taking it all down and moving it. So for me, right now, it's probably best to go ahead and run up there in the next day or two, and because what they'll do is they'll move all the clearance area section of the Walmart and to get anything I really want. So that's the plan right now as the new 2018 products start hitting the shelves. Yeah, for sure, Christopher. I don't know about that. He's just in one of those bad moods today. Yeah, I appreciate that, Wilmer. I appreciate it. I do the best I can for you guys, and we go from there. And I honestly have a lot of fun. It's a goof off thing for me. It's nothing that I want to do from a life job. I'm not trying to get rich off of YouTube like some of these, like, I don't know who they are, these little 10-year-olds watch these people that watch people die in a forest. I don't know. I mean, that's, to me, it's just stupid. It's mind-numbing listening to these people talk, so I can't deal with it. So I just do it for fun. I try and set myself some goals and go for it. That's why I said if this year, if we had 25,000, I'd be cool. 30,000, it would be excellent, and that's why I like to see. And go from there. It's funny, like some people are commenting, and it's really funny that it's funny because I can see the comments, guys, but you're actually getting flagged. I just want you guys to know that there's some recent comments in there that are actually being flagged, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, I think, what else would you guys like to see a comparison video of? Like, I'm thinking about doing a comparison video of different products. Is there anything that you guys would really all jump on the bandwagon if I put it out that you think, let's say, we get 50, 60,000 views on it within a year? Because those are the things that really build a channel, is when I do a lot of comparison videos. That brings in a lot of new subscribers. So anything you would really like to see a heads up versus with, or maybe multiples of, or what would you like to see me do in the future? Of course, I will get out all the brand new 2018 products as they come, but is there anything else that you guys would really like to see? So, yeah, I can't handle any like stupid stuff, George. I can't. I mean, I don't understand it. 10 years old, I wouldn't have been into that kind of stuff. Even 10 years old, I wouldn't be. But it's like, seems like 10 to 14 years old is the sweet spot for his channel, and he's like some grown man acting like he's 5 years old, and I just can't even. I can't even. But they make hundreds of thousands of dollars off YouTube, and I just don't understand it. I can't deal with that. Tire shine, car shampoo. But what about those, Dalton? I need to know what people want to see. What is the high demand for that they would like to see? What versus what, or side-by-side competitions of what? And that's what I think people really come to my channel to see, a lot of those. Like, my biggest video ever is my McGuire's side-by-side wax competition. That is by far the biggest video I have ever had. It's like 600,000 or 700,000 views, and that brings in And that brings in so many views. It's ridiculous. Joker, those will be out. Those will start showing up next week. I already did the waterless wash and wax, and they did really good. I like watching full detail. I've already done one of those on my old 370Z. I did one of those and went from there. See, my son likes to actually play with this stuff. So feel free to go ahead and check on all that stuff. Hard top wax video you did. Yeah, by far, Matthew. That's by far the biggest video I ever did. Yeah, they do. They really do, Venom. Every one of my comparison videos did done really good. He's starting to blow up again. I don't understand what's going on with him. I rarely use it. Hydro. I rarely use the pressure washer. Here. Boom. Have you ever tried the clay bar pata for D? No, I haven't. I haven't at all. I actually have so many different clay bars, and I have the clay mint that I have from Eagle One, which I really like. It's really good. Turtlebugs versus Chemical Guys. That's kind of a strange matchup, but yeah, we could do something like that. Because I see one thing I want to know is what kind of products would like to be compared against each other. I'm trying to think what could be good things. These are the things I kind of try and think about, and then I try and get videos out for you guys. But you know, back before I had him, I had so much time on my hands during the day before I go to work in the evening that I had like loads and loads of time to do this kind of stuff with. And then afterwards, once he was born, it was like, that stuff's done. That stuff's done. Because I have to watch him all day long, and unless he's taking a nap or something, it's just kind of like, it's a little hard to get stuff done. Chemical Guys versus Wax Gods versus Mastersons. Ooh, Chemical Guys is probably going to be on the low end of that totem pole. I can tell you that right now. Mastersons has got them beat in many aspects. Wax Gods is stellar products right there for sure. You know, what would probably be good, to tell you the truth, would be a lot of over-the-counter competition products, with maybe throwing in a couple of these online companies and go from there. Like, let's say a McGuire's against something else. So that way people can get a heads up which one is which and stuff. And then what I do when I do those competition videos is I let you guys decide what you guys would like, would you guys want to buy. Like, I don't tell you this is what you should get or this is what you should get. I just show you A and show you B and then let you guys decide, and then we go from there. How's the Generac pressure washer? It is very good. I have the 2800 pressure washer one, Richard, and it works out great. It starts up. When it sits for months on end, it might take a few pulls to get it started again, but after they get good to go. Nathan? He's at that point now. I think he's almost ready to like crash out and done. When he cries like this much nonstop, that means he's exhausted. He just wants to sleep. McGuire's versus Armor All. Well, that should be an easy matchup. Maybe I can get that done for you guys. Calm down. Calm down. The only thing I would have to find about that, Dalton. Nathan, calm down a few minutes, buddy. He is just in a bad mood tonight. Here, you know what I'll do, Nathan? Watch. This is what I do, guys. I'm sure all you parents out there know the YouTube trick. Pop YouTube on and watch stuff, and we'll put it on. See, he knows what I'm doing. Here I go. I don't know what should we look up for him? Here we go. Yeah, he's exhausted right now. He's laughing. Here. See what I have to do, guys. You put on like videos, and then he watches it. So this is what I do. PJ Masks. He got bored of the Disney Channel. I noticed that we used to have the Disney Channel running 24/7, and it just seemed like he got bored of it, where he isn't paying attention to it anymore. When I put on Nick Jr., and it just seems like they teach a lot more on Nick Jr. than they actually teach before. Like, Disney doesn't teach anything where, like, I'm blazing the monster things. If you're a parent, it's about cars and stuff. They teach you a lot of, like, just science and, like, all kinds of technology. It's pretty crazy. It's getting Armor All wipes versus sandpaper. Oh, that would be bad, dude. I'd have to, like, what I thought about doing is buying, like, a hood off of, like, the car, like, the salvage yard down the street, buying a hood for like $50 or whatever, and then actually testing on that. That way, if I had something like that, I could screw it up, it wouldn't bother me. Yeah, Carlos, it's seriously, this is, as you can see, just instantly like zoned out. You know what I mean? As soon as I turn it on. Make sure that you have YouTube Kids app. That won't even say anything. Yeah, my wife has that on her phone. This is Bubble Guppies I have on here right now. If you know anything about things, I know. Now we're suddenly going from car detailing stuff to parent stuff, and I know you guys. A lot of you guys here are parents. There's probably about half of my subscribers are parents versus not. Fraggle Rock. Oh my God, throwing back to the '80s, man. Oh, it's old school. Man, I'm an '80s kid as well. I was born in '79. If you can't figure that out from my thing, but I was late '79, so I was an '80s kid all day long. I just remember all that stuff. Born down in Fraggle Rock. I still remember all that. I even have some of the little things still from McDonald's. I still remember that. Throwing it way, way back. I know I don't look my age, but yeah, I'm starting to get up there in age. Yeah, we'll do. I think I really want to do a lot more of those competitions. The only problem with the wheel cleaner competition is I would have to keep moving the camera around, I guess, and do it from there. That'd be the only way I guess I could do it and go from there. I'm really sad to see that McGuire's is not going to make dub anymore. I found out that they're canceling the dub line and pulling it. I think maybe because of the fact that, like I told you, it's the same products they're reusing. McGuire's NXT is the same as Dub Wheel Cleaner or Dub Wheel Shine, and it's amazing. And then with their wheel cleaner, Dub Wheel Cleaner changed colors, of course, with their new wheel cleaner I just tested last week or a week or two ago, that it's a stellar. And I think that's what happened. They don't want competition amongst each other, so that's why they pulled it. Full interior. Maybe I'll do that for you. Dub is so good. Yeah, but at least that you know it's the same thing. That it is the same. Like the wheel cleaner just from McGuire smells identical to the Dub wheel cleaner. So it's really good. Favorite leather cleaner. I got to be real with you, Dalton. Most of those leather cleaners are pretty close to each other. There's nothing that really stands out amongst one from another that I'm just wowed by. You know what I mean? It's hard to put it where sometimes that's like that. There's like detailers. Most detailers are very close to each other. Some are just a little bit different than the others, but a lot are very close to each other where I don't see a huge difference between each other. Tide Pod Challenge. No, that's for idiot kids with no brains. I'm sorry I went to college and I used a brain. No Tide Pod Challenge. I'm not an idiot. Maybe we can play the Glock Challenge where we get the Glock and we put it up to our heads and let's see what happens. I mean, that's just some of the stuff I see on that these kids are into nowadays. You know, as a 10 or 15-year-old kid, I would have never done. I knew it's like, that's a cleaning. Why would you put that in your mouth? I mean, I don't get it. And kids today are just getting dumber and dumber. Yes, I was thinking about that for sure, Christopher. I was trying some Geon. I was thinking about getting their quartz for the GTR. But then I'm like, well, crap, if I put that on my GTR, then I can't try different waxes. And I'm like, so what do? Do I put the Geon quartz ceramic on the GTR or do I just put waxes on it every time? So I'm kind of torn in between, like, what do I do? I don't know. So we'll see. All right, Carlos, enjoy your night, buddy. Have a good night. Yeah, my son's blowing up. I think it's time for him to go to bed here soon, too. Have you tried the McGuire's Ultimate Leather Balm? I haven't, Dalton. I've seen it, but I haven't done it. Do the ceramic. Yeah, I was really thinking about doing it, but then, like I said, I need literally an entire day to get that stuff done because you got to wash it, you got to clay bar it, you got to polish it, and you got to ceramic it at the exact same time. You don't want any dust collecting on it while it's getting done or anything. So that's why I have to get all that stuff done. And then again, who's going to watch him? And she can't handle it sometimes. She's just he drives her nuts really bad. So it's really hard to deal with it. I try to give him a chip. He's like, no. I will get that out very soon, Matthew. I think it's like the same thing as last year's product, but it's a different scent. It's tropical scent. I love tropical scents. So I'll probably really like this as well. What are you doing, Nathan? What are you doing? So it's really cool. I can't wait to try that out as well. And I like that it comes with a little pump bottle as well. So, in the meantime, whatever, you just kind of spray it a little bit. Watch. So we'll see. Man, we actually have been doing a pretty good thing already. Almost 50 minutes already. So yeah, you should see a lot more videos coming out this week. Like I said, ever since I put out that new 2018 McGuire's product, man, my channel has been picking up subscribers left and right, which is really, really good. I'm really happy to see that. Don't you touch the keyboard, Nathan. My son likes to touch the keyboard, and he will hit the Windows key all the time, which would then set this all off. The Grom ride was awesome. That will be up on my other channel tomorrow. If you were subscribed to my motorcycle channel, it will be up tomorrow, so look out for that. Good time. Almost 50 Groms showed up, so it was really good. My favorite McGuire's Odor Eliminator, Spice Woods. See, everybody has a different scent that gets to them, so that's good. Nathan, you can't be doing that right now. Stop. Yeah. He's at that point now where he's getting close to those terrible twos where it's funny, like as a parent. It's funny, he like instantly stop. We're just getting to the point where, you tell him no or whatever, and he automatically just drops on the ground. You're like, oh, heck no, you're not going to be that kid. No way. So I don't let that stuff fly. All right, just bubble guppies off. He's kind of over it right now. I love your videos. Keep it going. Jake, I will do the best I can for you. Of course, today is a little bit different, and I'm having to watch my kid at the same time, as you guys get to see. So things have been different. I wish YouTube would stop flagging. I don't know what it is. It's their little algorithm that automatically searches it. They think, like, if you put in, like, the closed caption in below, sometimes you'll see that it says words that I'm not saying in the video. It's crazy. It said one time, it said, like, Muslim and Quran and stuff, and I'm like, I never said any of that. So it automatically flagged stuff because, don't offend a Muslim or don't offend this or that or the other, and I'm like, I never said any of that before. So you have to get it manually reviewed where somebody has to sit and watch the video and then they clear it. And I'm like, okay, cool. But I was like, I never said any of that. What would that have to do with any of my videos? But YouTube tries to translate all that stuff, so it's pretty interesting. Yeah, sure, dish soap is best car soap. It will strip your wax, buddy. It'll strip your wax. So that's what's going on. So anybody who doesn't have kids, take a look at what you're going to have to deal with when you have kids. You can't be partying anymore, guys. Parties are done, guys. That stuff's done. Your relationship like this with your wife, things are going to be changing instantly. So take a look at this right now and decide, do I want kids right now or do I want to wait a little bit longer? So just a pro tip from one dad to somebody else who's a future dad. Who makes the best microfiber towels? I got to tell you, most companies buy them from a same retailer, and then they sell them out of their own shop. I have noticed that a lot of the products are the same. I have some amazing ones from Chemical Guys, Wax Gods, Masterson, stuff like that. And they're generally about all the same, with nice silk lined, and they're really plush. If they're about 3 for $14 or $15, they're usually pretty good. So kind of go with that. If you're spending about $14 to $15 for 3 of them, they're going to be really super plush and really good. So, see what he does. He grabs you and then he pulls you somewhere. Watch this. Watch this. Watch what he does. We'll see. Watch what he does. So he pulls me, and he takes me where he wants to go. I don't know where he's going. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? You want to go to the bathroom? It's the bathroom. Where do you want to go? You can't go here. You gotta go. This is what I deal with, guys. This is what I deal with. I think, guys, I'm going to have to go ahead and cancel this live stream. I hate to do it, but he just won't calm down, and I feel really bad for you guys. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, and I do apologize. My son is it's time for him to go to bed. I got to take care of my son. So I appreciate you guys all hanging in there with me. Big thumbs up to you guys, but he's done. He's done for the night. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it, and look forward to these videos coming up on the weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.